Hello everyone, this is Suzie Q, Suzie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I have Chrissy with me, and actually she's Princess Chrissy, as I call her, and I'm going to be doing a very late theme Thursday. I didn't get a chance to do it on Thursday or yesterday, which was Friday, and so I'm going to play catch up today and do that. The theme was, the main theme was unicorns, and then the alternate theme was dragons and hoodies. And so I'm going to be doing the unicorns and the hoodies. And I might show a dragon also at the end if I remember. So anyway, let me go ahead and put Chrissy down while I show you the outfit that I'm going to be changing her into. I need to turn on the light back here too. I forgot to turn a light on, which is going to help with the lighting here. Okay, so her basic outfit is going to be this this little onesie, and it's a Garanimals onesie, and it's got a unicorn on it that has this really nice fringy mane on it. It's super cute, and it's also, see the sparkles in it, and then it's got little ruffles along the shoulders, and she wears a size 0 to 3 months, and so that's what this is. And then underneath that, though, I always like to put a onesie under a onesie. I know I'm silly, but this is a onesie that has little unicorns on it too, but it also has rainbows and hearts and cherries, and it's just a happy little onesie. And see the little unicorn. And then the little pants that matches with it are these. These are like a plush fabric, and you know, they're plush with a light, I think it looks like a medium brown stars, and it's got a nice little elastic waist, as well as the little cuffs. It's got little cuffs too. And the hoodie, those pants actually match the hoodie. And this is the hoodie, and see it's got a little star, and it's also got stars in the hoodie part, and it's got little bear ears on top. So that, along with this, was a complete outfit. And then let's see, a couple more things. The shoes that she's going to be wearing are these. They're animal print shoes that have that same color of brown in them as the stars. And the socks are going to be, these are, you can't tell probably, but these are a really light pink stripes with white, and they have the silver sparkles, the silver sparkly thread in them as the stripes. And then last but not least is going to be this big huge bow, which is going to go on her little Pebbles piggy tail on top of her head. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And I'll tell you what, you guys, it was really cold this morning. When I woke up at, let's see, I got up at 6 a.m. and it was 21 degrees outside. So I looked outside and saw that it was almost a fairyland, what I call a fairyland, and that is the trees. Most of the trees are bare right now. You know, they have no leaves, and the branches of the trees were all iced over, and it was just really pretty. It wasn't like that we had an ice storm. Before, we've had ice storms where the I guess what it is like it'll rain and then it'll ice, and then the limbs of the trees will be iced up in like a fairyland, you know, like there's a layer of ice, and it looks really, really pretty. But anyway, it wasn't like that exactly. It was more like just some frost that were on the trees, like icy frost. And so anyway, it was really, really, really pretty, but it was really, really, really cold. And, but, you know, of course, I'm nice and warm here, but I'm just so grateful to have a fireplace. So yeah, here's little Chrissy, and I just love her sculpt. She's got the chunky little legs, and she's got the one straight and the one bent. I love her skin tone also, and her pretty eyes. She's just really, really pretty, and she's weighted really well too. She weighs probably about 4 pounds, maybe. But yeah, she's my princess. She wears a bracelet. For those of you who haven't seen her princess bracelet, here it is. It's got pearls on it, of course, and then it has, let me see if I can bring it around. It's got a butterfly on it, and it says princess on it. So yeah, she's my little princess, and then of course, Cheeky Dougie is my prince. So they make quite a cute couple. Okay, let's go ahead and get her out of this onesie and into her new onesie. So I've been having a lot of fun watching videos this past week with all the, there's 2 sets of questions and answers that are going around, and I've done both of them. And I've had such a fun time with watching my Dolly friends' videos and hearing everyone else's answers too. What's really fun about it is to see how closely, you know, we have characteristics, us in Dolly land. I call it Dolly land, but everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people in this community have the same basic characteristics. And so that makes sense, because we tend to gravitate toward people that have our same interests. And of course, you know, we're going to have the same qualities as well. And an interesting thing too is, like, for example, I'm my birthday is in September, so I'm a Virgo. But there are so many other people that have different, that are, you know, have birthdays in different months and have a different sign than I do, but yet they have the same tendency to really enjoy this hobby. And I found that interesting with, you know, watching everyone's videos and finding out so much about them. So this has been just so much fun for me. And I'm sure it has been for everyone else too. So anyway, I just thought that I would mention that. And what's really neat too is the 2, there's one that's a 15 question tag, and the other one is an 18 question tag. And I believe that there's only one question that matches up between both of them, and that's what makes it interesting, is that it turns into like a 15 plus 18 questionnaire. And I'm not going to add that up for you right now, you guys, because in one of my questionnaires, I told you that my worst subject is math, and it still is. And so I'm not going to try to add that up for you right now, but that's how many questions that we've answered that have been so interesting. So let's see, today is Saturday, and I was going to try to combine a PJ Saturday with a theme Thursday, but you know, I don't have any PJs that have hoodies or unicorns or things like that. So I decided to just go ahead and do the unicorn, you know, the unicorn and hoodie theme for Theme Thursday, and not try to do the other one for PJ Saturday. Another interesting fact, I just remembered that I was going to tell you, in one of the tags it asks, were you named after anyone? And I had said that my grandmother, I wasn't actually named after someone, but my grandmother on my dad's side, she nicknamed me Suzie Q. And so I've been curious about where that name came from. I know that it was a song from some era, but I wasn't really sure about it. So anyway, my husband ended up, I think he Googled it. He found out somehow that it is, actually there was like there's like 6 people in the past, 6 men that have recorded this song, and it was called Suzie Q. And I was going to tell you who recorded it and see if you recognize any of the names. The first person to record it, his name was Dale Hawkins, and it was recorded in 1957. It was his song. And then the Rolling Stones recorded it in 1964, and Johnny Rivers recorded it in 1965. Flash Cadillac and the Continental Kids recorded it in 1979. Jose Feliciano recorded it in 1970. And then Creedence Clearwater Revival recorded it in 1988. And so, and then another interesting fact was a man named James Burton. He was a legendary guitarist who backed Elvis up. He's the one that wrote the melody for the song. So James Burton wrote the melody, and then Dale Hawkins wrote the words. And so what I did was I took all the info and I put it on this paper so that I could file it away, because I find it really interesting that that my grandma named or nicknamed me after a song back in her day. That was, let's see, the song, I was about 3 years old when that song came out, and so I can see why she nicknamed me that. So that's been, that was kind of a fun piece of trivia for me. Okay, this, as you can see, I haven't had anybody in this outfit yet. I still have the tag on it. So let me go ahead and take the tag off. It's by H&M. If anyone knows who that is. H&M. Yeah. So here we go. Put this on. Get her nice and warmed up. Yeah. We do have the sun out right now, it looks like, and it's melted all the frost that we had earlier. But it's still a chilly day outside. I think it's supposed to be in the 50s today, and so I'm going to be able to get a walk in, it sounds like, a little bit later this afternoon. But there's just no way that I can walk, you know, take a walk in this kind of weather. I mean, it would freeze. I mean, I know this really wouldn't happen, but it's like, you know, my lungs would freeze out, get frozen up if I had to take a walk, you know, in like below freezing weather. So anyway, but I am going to take a walk later on today. But it's probably going to be my last walk, or this week. There's a couple of days that it's going to warm up in the afternoons, like 40s, 50s, but my walks are going to be fewer and, you know, less and less because of the winter weather that's on its way. But I've always said I love the winter weather. I love the spring, the fall, and the winter. I don't mind it being cold. That, you know, that doesn't bother me in one bit. One bit. So here's Chrissy in her hoodie. See, I'll put it up here so you can see. And then I'm going to put her bow on. also take this little bow out and put her new bow in. I'm going to comb her hair and put this little rubber band, not a rubber band, plastic band. Let's see, this is really stretched out. Let's see if I can find another plastic band for her. That one was really, really stretched. And so I'll just get out my little, this is my little box of bands. And I'll find, I'm going to find a pink one for her this time. These are pink sparkly ones. She's a princess and she likes pink sparkly. Princesses do, you know, they do like pink sparklies. Well, not pink sparklies, but you know, anything blingy princesses like. At least that's what I think. So yeah, this rubber band, plastic band is going much, much better. There we go. Kind of fan it out a little bit like that. She looks like Pebbles right now. And we'll go ahead and slip this on. Big old bow. Yeah, there we go. There she is. Big bow and her hoodie. Now she can't wear both. So I'm going to leave her hoodie down, but I'm going to leave her pretty bow in there. But yeah, I think she looks pretty good for Theme Thursday. What do you think? Let me bring her up a little bit closer. And there she is. There we go. Yeah. I love this baby doll. It's so funny. I've been playing with my two large toddler dolls, my new ones, lately. And this little girl, she used to be one of the biggest in my nursery, and now she's not. She's taken, you know, second place to the toddlers now, haven't ya? But she doesn't mind. She's still the princess. Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun coming on again. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.